So let's see here. This makes that a 4 power creature. So another. I mean, we got so many different ways to do this. Let's just Nightpack Ambusher. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, boy. Sultai Flash getting it done, and the black mana really showing why it's in there. How's it going, y'all? That's Fan 920. Today we're hopping on that Flash train one more time. This time, we did some Simic Flash, we done some Timber Flash, but Sultai's one of the best colors in Standard right now. Why not try a little bit of Sultai Flash? Now, this is a homebrew of mine. This is one that I make kind of all myself here. So if you want to make fun of card inclusions or exclusions, go right ahead. It won't hurt my feelings that bad, I guess. But yeah, this is Sultai Flash. So this was a thing last Standard. Mostly because of Direfleet Poisoner was a pretty good card to have in there. But that's kind of gone now. But we still have some ways to make this kind of work. So instead of Direfleet Poisoner now, but something that plays a pretty similar role is Black Lance Paragon. This thing getting Death Touch and Lifelink and just been a pretty much removal spell is pretty good. I know a lot of times people kind of dismiss this because it comes in, it blocks, and it dies. But it's kind of the point. You're using this as a removal spell. If you want to use it as a creature sometimes, that's great. There are matchups when you can do that. But a lot of times when you have something this comes in and blocks a questing beast and kills it, this blocks a lot of creatures that usually just couldn't deal with in this kind of deck. And that lifelink can actually matter quite a bit in these Simic Flash matchups, especially when you're playing against aggressive decks that get off to a fast start. So we're playing 2 of that. In black, we're also playing 2 of Tyrant Scorn. This was played last time before, still a good card. Destroying things that convert a mana cost 3 or less is a pretty big deal in the Standard. 4 is like the magic number, so it misses on that by a little bit. But you still get to destroy a lot of things with this, and also just returning a target creature to your hand. If you need to save something for removal, you can do that. A lot of times you have Frilled Mystic or something like that. You need to bounce back the hand and have another counter spell. You can, and you're good there. So that's there. In the sideboard here, we have a playset of Noxious Grass because, again, if you're not aware, Oko's kind of a big deal. He's not really a big deal. He's just Warping Standard and Modern and Legacy and Pioneer. Just warping every format, but not a big deal, And then lastly, even though it may seem kind of weird in here, especially where it's not Flash, some decks are just really aggressive and you need to be able to take control of that board, and once you do, you can handle it from there. So this Ritual Soot comes in as a pretty good board wipe for us. It's notable that it doesn't hit our Frilled Mystic or Nightpack Ambusher, which is really, really nice here. But I'm going to take this deck into ranked. I think the biggest thing and the biggest concern here is the mana. We have 9 red sources, or 9 black sources here, plus some Fable Passages. So we don't have super reliable ways to have that black on turn 2 a lot of times. But I don't want to have to increase that and not have the double blue, double green up here for Frilled Mystic and things of that nature. So the mana is definitely the biggest weak point of this deck, and maybe there's ways you can fix it. The fact that you don't have black temples in these killers kind of stings. But we're going to try it out. Maybe it goes disastrously, who knows. But want to give one more different color combo here, some Flash, a shot, since everybody seems to be enjoying those for the most part, you sadistic people, you. But let's take this in some ranked. Let's go. Alrighty, first game today here is against Cholding. I was going to try and think of a pun, but I couldn't think of one. Something about holding and Cholding. We will take the play. This hand is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's true. It's for you, Tyler. I know you liked my singing in that last video. Start off with a little Temple of Mystery. Oh, they got a Once Upon a Time in their hand. Brazen Bar, we'll keep that. We got 4 lands here. We got some black. Look, I was saying the mana would be the big issue. Mana's never an issue in Magic. You just play. You just play and things work out, right? So we probably see a Once Upon a Time here. Hopefully this is, if this is some kind of Oko deck. We got a Quench, we got Sabotage, we got ways to deal with that. But instead, it looks like we might be going against a little bit of Gruul. Man, this guy or girl is too Gruul for school. Like, comment, subscribe. Sure. Don't really care about quenching that. I guess I probably should have, actually. For now, we're just going to flash this in, though. Let's go ahead, hold up Le Sabotage, and pass the turn. Well, we have the bar ready to go if we need to. We have Quench and Sabotage as well. Let's see what they got. Maybe I do just block there. Yeah, let's just save all the damage we can in this deck. And maybe this base them into using like a Collision Colossus or something. That's debatable in there. Like maybe you don't want to do that. Here we'll just quench that. We'll still quench it. Because they may be missing on mana here. This will allow us to play one of these tap next turn to hold up Sabotage. Okay, so we're drawing plenty of lands. But what we need is some action. Nightpack Ambusher would be really nice here. Again, but there's not much I can play for 2 mana I'm super scared of. So I think I actually just counter that now. I want to surveil anyway, try to find some gas like that. And they don't have a land here. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. They got their 4th land. Spellbreaker. Hopefully they haste it out. Go ahead and put the Ambusher down. That's a pretty good card for us. Arena. Arena, baby. Is you okay? Arena, hello. I'm just trying to play this Watery Grave tapped. You don't say. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry, my friend. Let's see what old Gruul's got for us this turn. I mean, it's very possible he disconnected too. Not the case, though. Nothing this time. No blocks. We don't care about the 4 damage. Much we do about keeping our Nightpack Ambushers up. So we'll take 4 here. Another Spellbreaker. Jeez. Well, that's annoying. We are flooding like heck. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we bottom any lands? 7 out of 13. I guess not flooding, but it's not been fun. Here we'll go ahead and just pass a turn, make us another wolf. Brazen Bar is looking a little bit silly against these Gruul Spellbreakers. One of the few cards it looks silly against, but it happens time to time. Make us another wolf. How? So how about all those black cards, huh? How about that? So we'll double block one of these here. Looks like they got a Collision Colossus or an Ember Cleave. But if they Ember Cleave, then we send it back to their hand. And if not, we get a nice little... So let's put full control in here just in case. Let's return that Ember Cleave back to the hand. No says I. Goodbye. So now that'll die. We'll get a 1-for-1 trade off here, which is pretty good for us. If they have a shock or something like that, then they can finish off that wolf. Which they do. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw the borrower down. We'll send the borrower in since he can't block anyways. Make us another wolf. Let's see what our scries lead us to here. The Ember Cleave isn't as scary knowing about it now. So he's going to attacks. Let's go ahead and opt first. See what we can draw. Not another land. We wanted this land instead. Man, we have drew so many lands this game. So if I block here, we take 5, 6, 7, 8. we're going to have to double block here, or we're probably just dead. Hate having to trade away the Ambusher, but it looks like it's going to be necessary evil for this massive flood we've had going on here. Okay. Oh, they still got it? You can't still got it. Wow. Well done. Yeah, buddy. So we got screwed. That was Flood City for us, man, even with the opt. And they just had the perfect draws there. Well done, opponent. GG. So against this deck, we will want some Noxious Grass come in, Ritual Soot to come in, and that's probably it. The negates we can deal with a little bit later. As far as what we take out here, Preserver doesn't block anything well in the deck there. And what else? Probably just don't want the Dispute. Like, the Dispute's still usable, but I think we'd rather not have that here. Let's go with this. Alright, game number 2 here against Cholding. Let's see if we can't take it to Gruul and Rickleave this time. Heck of a play by him. That double Collision Colossus was brutal. Hand looks good. Let's see if we can... We got 4 lands already, so let's see if he wants to give us like 10 more. Start off with a little Temple. Keep a Sabotage, faux show. They got a Once Upon a Time again. Once upon a time when I was a young boy. Ceratops is pretty mean. But luckily, Noxious Grass can take care of that. It's a good reason to go into Sultai is just to have answers to things of that nature. See what they do here. 2/2. Do I block here? I don't think so. Because this can actually outgrow that decently fast, especially with us having the Sinister Sabotage and the Ops and whatnot. We're going to have to keep shocking ourselves, which sucks. But it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and get our attack in for now. Because I'm not going to be blocking that this turn. I don't want a double spell here more than likely. We'll take 2. Let's see what they got. Let's opt here. Counter. And I think we will take another Noxious Grass. It kills about everything in that deck. We don't. Yeah, we don't want to waste that. Tricky, tricky, tricky. So I'll play this tap this time. This lets us hold up Sabotage or Noxious Grass and Op. I feel like that's the 2 combos that we'd probably be doing. I'm going to swing in one more time, put a clock on him a little bit. Because again, I think he just attacks here instead of going straight with the shift. Because he's going to play Ceratops here more than likely. So we just play Ceratops. Okay, so let's go and opt first. See what we get. I think we are in the market for another Sabotage, y'all. Let's go ahead and just kill that boy dead. Looking good, looking good. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I actually just play that tapped or untapped. That way we got Sabotage and either Noxious Grass or Quench held up, which is pretty good. This game's doing a good job of showing why you do want to go with Sultai in these matches. We'll quench that for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, we're not going to have many opportunities to quench something like that. Bring it on, opponent. Swing that big 2/2 in here. We still got 2 Sabotages held up and ready to go. Can you dig it, sucker? That was Booker T. Back in the day. We are 1 blue source short of having double Sabotage up here, but it shouldn't matter in this spot. Like, I think they're just dead. Let's go ahead and counter that. And that will be game. We would use that Nightpack Ambusher if we could, though. You have to excuse me. I've been pretty not super sick, but sick enough where it's been an issue. So I think 8 damage is enough to do 4 life. What about you? Okay, let's go to game 3. So game 3 here, we probably want the Frilled Mystics out. It's tough. Like, the Disputes are pretty much a counterspell in this deck a lot of times. I'm gonna go 3 and 1. Still leave 1 in just in case we get late game because it's better, but maybe probably not. On the draw, it's just a little bit too slow. Or maybe we want the 2 Wildborn Preservers back in here just as a removal, if anything. So I'm gonna go like that and like that. And I think is Ritual Soot going to be enough? I think it is. Let's go with this. So game number 3 against Cholding. Let's see if we can get this done on the draw. Telling you, if it wasn't that double collision Colossus game 1, we think we had him in a good spot. His hand looks pretty good. Good mana, good top end threat here. Have the mana to cast it. We have the Black Law's Paragon for removal and some life gain, which is pretty huge. And they're mulling. Let's go. So they mold a 6 and keep it. No Once Upon a Time this time. They do have a Pelt Collector. Noxious Grass, a good card to see here. Yeah, I mean, I think we just keep... We have the mana for it. At this point, we just keep all the good cards we can take, right? Harpooner doesn't seem very good. The sad news is here, we're taking a lot of damage. We'll gain some back here. We have that Noxious Grass for Ceratops, so I think we just have to kill one of these. Killing this is better because if this dies anyway, then the other one just got a counter, so it didn't really matter too much. Don't want to be hurting myself anymore. So I think, like, no matter what, we're going to want to Noxious Grass something here. So I think we just Temple here and Scry. Save a couple points of life. And blue, black. It's weird to keep a land in the spot, but I think we're about preserving a life total here. And this still lets us play the 4 mana untapped and be in a pretty good spot. So I think we keep that. We still have a Sabotage for anything. I expect this is a Ceratops turn. Just kidding. Just kidding. They have nothing going on, it seems. Maybe they wait to try to Ceratops and... I'm going to take this 3. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, yeah. Play a Breeding Pool here because the other mana doesn't matter that much. We got to get a clock on them. Keep this 3. We got another Nightpack Ambusher ready to roll. We have this guy ready to block here if we need to. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So let's just see what they got. Show me what you got. I like what you got. Don't need another temple, that's for sure. See if they attack into this. They don't. Oh man, we drawing good this game. I don't think... I think we just offer the trade here if he wants it. Make another with the Ambusher held up. And now we have Ambusher plus Noxious Grass held up, which is really good. So another Hellcat will be a little bit tough to deal with. But otherwise, we feeling kind of groovy. Find you Ceratops. Okay, we can't do anything about that right now, but we can block it. And that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Last card looks to be a Shock. or Veil Summer. 4. So let's see here. This makes that a 4 power creature. So another. I mean, we got so many different ways to do this. Let's just Nightpack Ambusher. Whoops. Whoops. Yep, boy. Sultai Flash getting it done, and the black mana really showing why it's in there. That puts us up to goal 2. I'm telling you, my win percentage this season has been really good. I just got to play some more ranked. But Oko and friends haven't made that super fun. Arena, bring us Pioneer. Let's go ahead and play another game. Alright, game number 2 here against Machine Cotman. I got a little chilly needing my jacket. Also, I just realized I was probably saying Brazen Bar again. Kyle, my buddy Kyle Rash, anybody knows that guy, shout out. I gotta quit saying Brazen Bar, because it's brazen. Like, you know, this man is very brazen and bold. English is hard. Speaking of, we get to keep a brazen bar there, but 6 lands ain't gonna do it. This can do it. This has got some tools. I can make a joke about myself being a tool here. I think we bottom the Frilled Mystic here and hope these can hold everything at bay for now. Turn 1 force. Go ahead and drop your goose down. Grazer. Okay. Interesting. This is probably gonna be an Oko, and this tap blue land is really gonna suck. I think we keep another Ambusher and hope we can just draw one more land here. We got the double green already. Don't Oko me, bro. I said don't Oko me, okay? Man. We're probably just dead. To be honest, we are probably just dead. Let's go ahead and hold up Quench / Dispute / Brazen. I said it right. Brazen Bar. Let's go. Okay. They don't have anything else. We'll dispute it. Okay. Or we'll petty theft it. They're down in 3 cards already, so if there are not a lot of bright spots here, but there are some. So we'll try to send that Oko back to hand. The thing is, we're starting to deal with this Grazer, which is annoying. Here, they probably have the mana for it, so he's got to... Oh, we don't even have Sabotage mana up. Blah. Yeah, I think we're just boned here. If they do this and have no other lands in hand, then we can get away with it. Man, I didn't realize we didn't have the double blue. It's on me. It's my bad, homie. That's my bad. Luckily, they don't even play around Quench, which is good for us. So we just quench that. And we can save this Mystical Dispute. Give us the land. Damn it. Come on. Game 1, last game, we just had to get mana screwed, and then here we can't draw on any lands. We're getting beat up by a 3/3 Grazer. That alone should show you how good the Oko is, because when you get beat up by an Arboreal Grazer. So we're going to lose the game getting to not play Magic. Because that's fun. We'll let them once upon a time. We're not dead. And for as little they're doing, like we get back. If we just had an even halfway decent draw, we would have been into this. Second Nightpack Ambusher is looking pretty dumb now, but wasn't expecting to go 5 draw steps without seeing another land. Let's see what we got here. They can't Oko, so I probably Tyrant Scorn this Grazer. Because I'm not in the market to be dying if I can help it. Land! Just give us an island. Come on. Jamoni. Woo! Boy. Deck's great. I'm great. We're ready to roll now. You make your food. So now he's got to find an opening between these Sinister Sabotages that we can get this through. As badly as we've drawn, we have no place of winning this. But we'll see if we can pull it out anyways. That'd be pretty sick. Is that your third Oko? Must be nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wobble wee wah. Don't need a third one. Can't really afford to do this as much as I would want to. Make your food. So we've dealt with 3 Okos now with our terrible hand. No more counter spells in hand for us, which is sad. Crisis for 4. I mean, yeah, we can't do anything about that. We have a blocker for it, which is the only good thing here. Play your land. Let's go ahead and do this. Temple, again, everything is coming in a little bit slow for us now. 2, 3. Don't think that matters anymore. I'll offer this trade because I'm trying to not die. And here we'll pass turn making a wolf. Maybe he'll misclick and just not attack. That'd be cool. But he's got lethal there. Stinks. The double ambushes where he just like ran away with this game for as little as he's done. But that is what it is. It's part of Magic. There's variance there. Sometimes you don't draw things. Can we play a little faster though, my guy? It's the only deck getting played in Standard. There's probably plenty of ways to know how to play it. Just do it. Yep. Again, another spot where just being able to put this Nightpack Ambusher in to make this block of land favorably would be pretty sweet. Alright. At least we can just hold back and trade these wolves away. Oh my lord. Let's just go next game. I ain't dealing with this. What a bunch of... Mana Gods did not smile upon us there. So in this matchup, the Noxious Grass come in full show, and the Negates come in. As far as what we take out, Preserver doesn't do anything. Paragon, we're not really going to want to trade with anything that they have there. And... we can kill a goose with the Tyrant Scorn and the food tokens. I think we just take out the ops. Let's go with this, see how it goes. Alright, game number 2 here against Majin Katman. This hand's actually good because the Fatal Pass just saves our butt. They're mulling, which is a good sign for us. We'll need to draw into one more blue to have that Frilled Mystic up, but we have time, just a matter if the Mana Lords allow it or not. Grace of time. Let's go ahead and knock that out, get an island. They ramping? Oh, they ramping. You already know. I almost just want to play a tap land here, but let's just do this. So now the question is, do we Mystical Dispute or negate? We do nothing there. No double blue yet, so we just play this tap, because we can only do one of these things anyways. If it was a blue source, I would have tapped it in so we could have a chance to Mystical Dispute and Brineborn. It'd be pretty sick. They could just try to turn 3 Teferius here, which would be pretty good. They should probably try it while we're at 2 mana. Like, you have no better chance to do it but now. Crisis for 2. Yeah, I mean, like, we can't... Countering that doesn't stop the card draw, and a 2/2 is not too scary. And this Brineborn can grow over time. You gotta attack with it. You held it back. So here, we'll just put in the Cutthroat, and let's hope we draw a blue source. Not a blue source, but not bad. Still not going to put this in tapped. This way we at least have Mystical Dispute, negate. Well, I guess that actually probably should have. Ignore me. Ignore the person you're watching in this whole video. Let's see what they got here. Nissa. Yeah, so we can dispute that for 1. Oh, that targeted blue spell. Yikes. So we just... I still would rather just dispute that, since they don't have the money to pay for it right now. Veil. Yep. Magic's fun. Still not in the worst spot in the world, though. Soon enough we can grow this Brineborn where it's not just dying to things. We'll take... I think I don't block here, go to 13. We can Noxious Grasp here. Yeah, and this is what I said before about the mana in this deck. Like, we're just not getting our blue source. There's like a blue source, even though it's the most common source we have in this whole deck. As the children say, sometimes it be like that. Going to go do this now. That way, if they have, okay, that's fine. Crisis was a good draw. And no attacks quite yet. Just in case you try to slam in with that Paradise Druid. We have Negate, Dispute held up. Like, we got good things, man. Just, the mana didn't work with us this game, and that's okay. And for what it's worth, I do think we still have the better matchup against this deck. Like, I think Sultai and these Flash decks actually do match up favorably against the Simic Food decks. They just match up worse against a lot of other things. But yeah, just keep this off the battlefield. We are going to dispute there. If they try to Veil of Summer it somehow, we can negate it. They still get the card draw, which is frustrating. They're down to 3 cards. Things could be worse. And they bottom that, which is a good sign. Pass the turn here, holding up a blocker. Try to play one more thing before combat. Thank you. Let's be the most mana efficient we can here. If they just have Veil of Summer, we're probably just dead zone. And they didn't have the Veil of Summer before, so if that 3 draws, or whatever, they drew 3 cards from that, I think. So they happen to draw into another Oko and the Veil of Summer. Like, good on you, dude. Okay. They didn't, it seems like. They just have another Oko. Going for Broko. Okay. Another Dispute's not bad. They gotta stand with the Frilled Mystic. If they want to trade that, I'm down to trade that all day. Still attacks through a Grazer even. Look at that. We got him down to 20, boys and girls. We're doing things. We'll let him grow Spiral. See what we got. Still not looking great for us. This is where an Ambusher is what we really need off the top somewhere here. That or just some removal for one of these. Even Brazenbar, said it right, would be good. How many Okos is that? Just one? Interesting. I think we negate that. You got 2 cards in hand, homie. You either do something or you don't. And they have 1. Let's see if they want to tap out here for it. Again, we're trying to make all the mistakes that they can here. Yep. Boy, they drew so well off that Crisis. Meanwhile, we're over here just struggling to get a second blue source. Such is life. So we're going to need a pretty big draw step to get out of this. Opponent's got his thumb up his butt, apparently. What a fun, interactive deck. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. So I could send this Grazer back. So that way I could kill the Oko. I think that's kind of the play, as weird as it seems. We're still just taking the 2 a turn here, which is kind of frustrating. But we can flash this Brineborn in now and block. So let's see if he attacks now. Because I'm down to trade that. We're trying to fight through, guys. We're trying. Watch that last card just be another Hydroid Crisis or something like that. Magina taking his sweet time. So let's see if this gets countered. Or killed before it can block. These are my blocks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Alright, well, our battlefield's looking better than theirs. We just gotta hope that they're kind of coming up empty here. Because from here, if we can start just drawing, like running counter spells or something like that, or, you know, actual threats. Watch that last card just be another Hydroid Crisis or something like that. This opponent drew so good. Let's go ahead and try to play one more. That stings. Alright, go play a game against little Pentakale. Never been a fan of Kale myself. Let's show him who's boss. Start off on the draw. Boo. 1 land. Boo. Though, we got Opt and we got... this is such a good hand, possibly. We can't do it. Hand's a little better. Guess we drop that. We still have double blue, double green this way. Red. Oh boy. There's that 4th land. So I'm assuming this is probably Gruul again. Why we gotta always start on the draw against Gruul? Like, what's up with that, man? Yeah, we're probably just going to get ran the heck over here. Though, that's not a terrible draw. So we need to use our mana here. Let's go ahead and just do that. Send it back. That's good for us because the Nightpack Ambusher can block it. Here we'll hold up little Mystical Dispute or Brineborn, one or the other. We're going to take some damage here. They could just Questing Beast. And there's not much of the other, you know, we got to do something here, so let's just Mystical Dispute that. Let's say if they're running some main deck Veil of Summer, your boy's going to be real salty. We have blue, blue, green, green. It doesn't really matter what we do here. Hey, having to shock all these lands in. That's the only, not the only bad thing about this deck. You've seen the struggles it's had with this mana, but I think it would just be safe and take this, just in case they have an Ember Cleave or something like that. What's the follow-up, my guy? Just pass the turn. I think passing the turn is a really good follow-up. If not, we at least have the Frilled Mystic that can come in. I'm going to counter it. Just because I don't know what his other plays could be. Like he's probably got another Gruul Spellbreaker or something like that, but I would imagine he probably would have tried to just haste that out against us. Okay, he finally gets to use his Bone Crusher Giant. I think another Borrower we're in line for. Let's pass the turn. I think I've got to do this now. Because we're getting kind of close to being dead. Let's see that Collision Colossus or Ember Cleave, my dude. Had to do it. Well, being on the draw lost that game. As did us being just bad and Magic. Maybe this deck's garbage, who knows. So here, once again, the grass come in. Ritual Soot comes in. As far as we take out here, the Preserver gets outmatched size-wise here, decently easy. And the Mystical Dispute's just a little weird. Let's roll with this. So game number 2 here. No green sources, man. It's still okay, though. We got the Optimal turn 1 to help us try to find those. We have this Tyrant Scorn here in Brineborn. So we're getting there. Tap land, we're going to opt. Looking for... It's not the last thing we're looking for right now with no green. Come on, give us some green, dough. Boy! Not cool, Magic. Not cool. Opponent is thinking about their turn 2 decision real hard. Okay. Do we just kill that? I think we send it back to there. Well, let's just kill. Nah, yeah, let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. Final answer. Final answer, Bob. We're going to try and kill it. It's dead. Draws the land. The Ultimate Feel Bad episode brought to you by TitansFan920. Can we draw land here? I mean, technically it's a land. So the 4th land does nothing here since it's not a mountain or not a forest. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Also, I probably shouldn't have even attacked for that. Let's hope they just try a good Questing Beast here. Is that too much to ask for? They just Questing Beast it up. Give us something we can Brazen Borrower. Hexproof kicking her butt. Man! I feel like every game we've been short on like some color that we're usually just not short on. And it's real frustrating. Just pass the turn. What do you do, man? What do you do? Play a Questing Beast. No blocks here. Try to Ember Cleave at least or something. Like, we're just so dead soon anyways. Gotta counterspell anything that I can here. Well, this deck sucks. That's all there is to it. So overall, not the victorious showing of the deck that I was hoping to have. When it worked, you saw why the deck, against the Gruul in the first game, the black cards worked out really well, and there were times with the Tyrant, Scorn, and the Paragon worked out in our favor quite a bit. The Noxious Grass out the side seemed really good. Never had to use the Ritual Soot, but imagine if I draw them, they would have been good. But, like I was saying before, the mana of this thing probably is what kills it and just doesn't allow it to be a thing. Now, I'm sure this mana base isn't optimal either, but I think we're just really missing on here. Whereas, like, the Teamer deck had both the temples for the blue-red and the Temple of Mystery, this one just has your one Temple of Mystery, so it's not quite as good there. So, don't think this deck's the way to go. Overall, in the 3 that I've played now, I think Simic Flash is probably just the best one overall anyway, just for the consistency of the mana. Because there's so many games here where we're just losing to our mana base and it really sucks. But it's what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed that, even the losing record. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.